Alright guys, welcome to this video. So today I want to just show you guys how I go about creating space between my kick and my 808 or my bass so that the kick can shine, the 808 can shine, everybody is happy in the music. Okay, so let's first of all listen to this track, and then I'll walk you through how I did it for this particular track, and you can try it on your mix too. This is not a rule, this is not how it should be done, this is just how I did it for this particular track, and I think it's worth trying yourself in your mix. Okay, so let's go.
C'est la première à me demander, elle veut pas me déranger. Après c'est moi qui viens quémander, se revoir ça nous démanger. Je sens dans sa voix qu'elle a peur, entre nous pas de jeu d'acteur. Pour elle je chante mais j'ai des rappeurs. On ramasse nos cœurs c'était par terre. On se voyait 3 fois par semaine, notre amour d'embûche parsemé. Le soir on dispute pas de sommeil, les moments comme des arsenaux.
All right, my CPU is crying. Okay, you can see it's already up to 80 something percent. That's because my battery is really low now and I'm not plugged into power, and this project is already completely mixed, so there are quite a number of plugins already on this project. So let's just go straight to what we are here for. So the first thing to think about when mixing kick and bass together is which of these elements do I want to occupy the higher frequencies, and that is the knock frequencies, and which do I want to occupy the lower frequencies, that's the warmth. Do I want the kick to be very warm and round, or do I want that to be the bass? Do you understand? You need to choose. Do I want the kick to be warm around, or do I want the kick to be knocky? So if your kick is going to be knocky, then your bass is going to be warm around. If your bass is going to be knocky, then your kick is going to be warm around. You have to make your decision based on the sound of the music, which is which. For this particular mix, I decided, because the kick already had the potential for knock and the bass has the potential for warmth, I decided, okay, let the kick be knock and the 808 warmth. Most of this type of songs, that's how it is. Okay, so how did I now go about making it happen? So this is my kick. The first thing I did was just to accentuate the attack. I increased the attack of the kick just a little bit and decreased the sustain just a tiny bit by about 2%. I decreased the sustain just about 2%, and I increased the attack by 21%, if I remember very well, because these are not values you should memorize or so. No, these are just what I did for this particular project. Okay, so that's what I did for this particular project. So but that's not the main thing. That's not the main reason why we are here. The main thing I did now, after deciding that, okay, I want this kick to have that punch and knock, I've increased the attack to kind of accentuate that knock, and then I came and looked for the frequency where the knock of this kick was residing, and I discovered it was this 640 hertz. So I just boosted it by about 2.4 dB, and I cut out the lows, because these lows are where the warmth is. Okay, so I removed that, so much of that warmth from below 50 hertz, and with plans to boost that frequency on the 808. But however, I didn't end up boosting it because the 808 already had enough of that warmth, so there was no need to boost it. It was already present in the 808. Alright, so this is what I just did. I've increased the knock of the kick, and I have removed all that low end which I want to give to the 808. Okay, so this is how the kick sounded. If I turn this off, you see how, hear the difference. Hear the difference. Okay, so that's what I did for the kick. The next thing, I went to the 808. If I only just compressed here, upward and down compression. Then the frequencies, you see, I intended to come to the 808 and boost, but when I came to the 808, there was no need to boost. The 808 was already very round and very nice. So all I needed to do was create space for that knock to really shine. So this is the 808. You can hear it's very warm, very nice. has that warmth to it. So all I needed to do was to take away the frequencies that are clashing. And the first frequency I heard that was having this issue was around 5960 hertz. It was like the fundamentals of the kick and the bass were very close to each other, and I needed to just cut around this area. So instead of cutting it permanently, I decided to make it dynamic as well as this other cut, so that whenever the kick hits these frequencies, here where the kick and the bass were clashing, and over here where you can even see my my ProQ3 is indicating this red to show that there's a frequency clash in that area. Okay, so you can use your eyes if you trust your plugin, but you can also use your ears, and it was quite audible that there was a clash in this frequency. So on this 641 hertz, that's the frequency we boosted. If you remember, that's the frequency we boosted for our kick. So I cut that frequency over here on the bass, but not a permanent cut, it's a dynamic cut, so that whenever the kick hits, it ducks. So this is what we have. So if you love this video, let me know what you think in the comment section. If you have any other method you use for this, you can share it in the comment section. I'm more than happy and ready to learn from you guys. And I just want to hear from you in the comment section. So let's see